All right, welcome back, boys. It is time for some SGT tourney play. Just did a little bit of a warm-up. I'm stiff, I'm a little tired, but that's all right. I played the web. My camera messed up or something, so I didn't get any recording of it. And I think I finished +5. So we're going to do web plus, start from there. Then we will do the SGT from the back tee box this weekend. So let's see how we can do in the old web plus. I also finished my quest and most of my par 3 rounds. So we are about caught up. Everything's feeling pretty good. It's just hot. I'm sweating. We're gonna dry her off. See, now this is the load time I'm used to from GS Pro. Like, watch, it should jump. Yeah. See, like for a couple weeks there, you were getting like 3-minute waits on load times. And I'm used to that like this, like time it. I bet that was less than 60 seconds. And we're gonna go to her because what else would we do? And let's get to going. Driver was feeling pretty good. So I'm experimenting. I put these Iomic mid-size on my irons a couple months ago, and I love them. So I went ahead and bought a couple more, and I put one on my 58 degree, which I did about an hour ago, maybe 2 hours ago, so it should be dry by now. And then I did one on my 4 hybrid. So we're gonna see if we like it better, or if we like it enough on the wedges to do the sand. And if we do, if I feel the control is better with it, I think it's dried enough. We'll go ahead and switch the sand, the 54 and the 58, both to mid. And then I'm gonna try this 4 hybrid out. I put a mid on it as well. But I don't think from my testing already that I like it that much on the longer clubs. And I got a 3-wood coming in tomorrow and a hazardous shaft. So I did buy a couple regular sweet little blue camo Iomic grips to put on, which I think I'm going to use on my 3-wood and my 7-wood. But that's enough yapping. Let's get ripping and see if we can have ourselves a nice little tourney round. This course is not very easy, but at least we've got normal fairway, normal green, and no wind. I don't know what the stats are for round 2 yet, but I think it's just wind and same on the fairway and greens. But let's start with a good drive and see what we got. I got the Tiger Cliff ball on the tee. That's a fade. That was terrible. Didn't even throw the club at all. We're going to have a long shot in here, guys. Something cool to note, though. If you haven't watched my Tiger Cliff review of the drive, I'll do the other ones when they get here. Tiger Cliff actually commented and said thank you for the review and linked my video on their YouTube channel. So they were a fan, which was nice to see. I'd love to think 7-iron here. I think it is 7-iron. We got plenty of room on the green. We got plenty of room left. Should come out a smidge right. Just little drawy 7-iron. Someone's bothering me already. I swear, as soon as I fire up the sim, people are like, let's bother him. Smooth 7. Let's get started off on the right foot with these irons here. Oh, that's way right. I left the face so open, it is not even funny. And now we are testing ourselves by short-siding ourselves over a bunker on the first hole. Basically gonna be dang near impossible to par this. I think I would prefer the lob here. So this is gonna be a good chance to test our new grips and see if we like this thickness. 35 should be a half with the 58. Coming out of rough though. So let's just make sure we don't end up in that bunker. It's okay if we 2-putt bogue. 37, that should be pretty good. Oh, no, it did not. Are you joking? How is that even physically possible? I don't even see how physically that would be possible. Like, that does not look like a big enough slope for a ball to literally not skip forward going 50 miles an hour. It should have taken at least one hop forward. And we're already frustrated right off the rip. Let's see if we can hit a good one. Might be a double to start. Sit. Yeah, there was just no way to stop that, was there? Hopefully at least the putter maybe can be hot today, but my genius self did not warm it up again. So classic me. It looks like it's slightly downhill. We got straight quarter cup, and then that should do it. We just need to give this exactly 20 feet to let it take the break. 20-foot putt. Oh, too soft. Is that a double? Yeah, we love that. We love that for a start. All right, that's fine. Usually our first couple are like that and we get in the groove, so let's just not get too rage baited by that first hole. I mean, I haven't been hitting many left today, but let's just keep it right because bunker is still better than water. Just in case we do catch a little drawy one. And we hooked it straight in the water. This just might be a disastrous round for us, which is fine because we're going to play the SGT anyway, but at least I turned my camera on for this one, unlike the web we did not. And I think what did we finish? +5 in that one, so we're basically going to be already to our score in the other one on the first 2 holes here. Let's see, I think pitch and wedge will get there, but it's going to have to be well struck. We might be in the water again here, boys. Thinned it. If that doesn't get there, I don't know what will. All right. Little downhill putter for par after that. Let's just get this in the zone, take our bogey, and move on. Driver was feeling so good in the warm-up, too. I mean, they were straight with little baby draws. 40 foot. Let's try 30 here. Now just sit. Just sit. Sit. Thank you. That's fine. That's fine. What's funny is I somehow, get on. It's been like 3 weeks like this. I've done web plus SGT, and I've always done SGT last, and they have been my best score 3 weeks in a row, and I've gotten good points on all 3. So I think it's worth for me just playing these courses 3 or 4 times to get used to them. And then it seems like I kind of dial it in off the longer tee boxes. All right, just a straight up 120 carry pitching wedge. We left that out way right. That's water. That was a garbage shot. Sit. Oh! Wasn't expecting that. Last time, last week, it just would run right off that concrete, even though there's a wall there. All right, 58 again, I guess. Kind of have to bang it into the top of this ridge. What is that, about 14? 14-ish? Go. Lucky par save. Didn't deserve it. But we got it nonetheless. That's just something we needed right there to calm down and get back in our zone. I had to travel for work this week and left at 4 yesterday and just got back at 5 tonight. So I need to just loosen up a little bit and retime this driver. Okay, par 5. See if we can capitalize. It's a shorter one. Just a nice smooth drive. Try that little shorter finish on this one. See what happens. Big fade, but that's a fairway finder. Yeah, I think sometimes when I do that little short release, I do get better accuracy. It's just always that hard fade, which is fine. What do we want in here? I like 60 and I like about 75, 80. Let's try the 7 woody. We've been leaving everything right though. So let's keep this just a little left. I keep forgetting I redid my sim space and all my clubs are over here now. And I fixed my 5 wood. I bought some epoxy at the old Home Depot yesterday. And I got that big Bertha steelhead a friend gave me, and it's probably 20-something years old. Or maybe it's the first titanium head model they did. But that thing is sweet. It just sounds so good. It doesn't go much further than my 7 wood, but the sound is amazing. All right, 7 wood. Be my baby tonight. Yes. Yes, when is the 7 wood not my baby? Perfectly straight, 200 yards. I mean, she's just beautiful. She's just beautiful. I'd kiss you, but we're busy. 49. Where do we want to pitch this? I feel like a half sand is about 40 carry. We need just a smidge more than 40 carry though, because it's uphill a yard. We don't want it kicking backwards on us like that other one. So let's dial in a slightly quicker paced half sand. Straight at it here. Thinned it. Sit. I looked up, like, I don't know why I do that. I literally looked up. You probably could see it if you watch a slow-mo of it or something. Looking up at the screen before the club hits the ball. Pathetic. Let's just get in the zone here and keep our par train. Or let's at least start the par train. This will be our second par. 44 downhill, a huge hill. We just need to get this 25-ish maybe. Now steady, steady, easy. No. Oh. That is so annoying. But we're perfectly flat up the hill. 7 feet. Give it 8. Shouldn't be any issue. Yeah, that's fine. Alright, 2 pars in a row. Can we keep the streak alive? Let's go back to old Tiger Cliff here. I've been loving this thing. And I think even around the greens, I will like it. It's just I haven't developed the same amount of trust with it that I have the AVX yet. So as I keep testing it and using it, I might just use it as my all-around ball, honestly. Okay. Little fade's fine. Just get it out there. Shorter hole. Straight OB. Come on, somehow miraculous. Don't do it. Okay, I thought it was going to hit that and go out. Now that's our first lefty of the day. What can we do to save ourselves? We are playing some awful golf. Not awesome golf, awful golf. Can I get right there? That would be a perfect punch. Usually with a punch, I do pull it a little left. Let's go right there. How much room we got? Let's punch the 7-iron. I would try the 4 hybrid, but it seems I can't really keep that one low. This should go about 120 carry, roll out 150. So if we stop it right up there by that bunker, should be okay. Nope, into the tree. Gotta love it. We're just gonna blow up today, apparently. Let's do it again now, because I don't really care. Let's see what happens. What's the worst that can happen? We score badly in a simulator golf tournament? Oh well. That's into it. Yeah, that was way high. I didn't even punch it. Okay. What's that, 46? I think we could do the sand here if we don't thin it like that last one. Let's see if we can keep our head down and hit a half decent chip. There we go. Bite. Oh, for double. Yeah, we're gonna be on the first 5 holes higher than we finished our other round, so that's a lovely feeling to have. 16 feet. Let's just do 15. That's way too hard, you idiot. Hit the hole. Oh, thank God. That was gone if it didn't hit the hole. All right, let's try the drive ball on a par 3. I usually switch, but let's see what it do. What do we want carry-wise? Like 140? Let's do a smooth 8. I don't think a 9. I was thinking 9, but 9 is like 138 carry max, and it's 137 to clear that. That's just asking for trouble. Smoother 8. That's way too far, and drew it, pulled it, awful. Yeah, it's just not going to be our day today, and that's all right. We'll throw up a nice little 12 or 15 over and move on with our life, you know it? What do we got? 21. So really need to land this 15 onto the fringe. See if we can manage something like that. 15. You gotta be kidding me. Literally like a half a yard and that was money. But somehow we're just hitting these slopes every time or 2 times. Sit. Yep, we just gonna rack them up today. That's all right. Oh, I was looking a minute ago and I was trying to pick a course for my Fantasy Sunday Fun Day. And I think I have a plan. I think every week, 14 feet up the hill, 16. Oh, I think every week I'm going to go back and forth. I'll do par 3 fantasy like we did week 1. And then we'll go full course fantasy the next week. And then back to par 3 fantasy and so on, alternating between the 2. Just to get a little different variety every week. Let's see if we can not go left here because we'll be in the water. Oh, okay. Let's see if we can get going because it is not feeling too good right this second. It's probably straight in that sand. Because I aim towards the... Oh! Nope. It tried. It tried its hardest to climb out of that bunker. Just no luck. But that was better. That was a whole lot better. What does fairway bunkers do? I have a notepad with all the GS Pro penalty numbers. Let's see. Fairway bunkers are 5%. Green sides are 20. Okay. So gap wedge should be plenty. Should be plenty. Hit 110, 5%. Yeah. Let's see if we can hit a decent one. Jeez, I'm just falling over. Falling over. Hit off that. Come on, do it. Do it. Yes. I love doing stuff like that in simulators. I just get a kick off out of it. Like that bridge bounce I did the other day was crazy. You know it. You just would never get that in real life. Can't really aim with this thing. It's coming out right. So, I mean, 5 yards. Let's see if we can throw it past the fringe or if it's going to kick it back towards us again. Jeez. 4 carry and rolled out 8 yards. Barely even touched it. All right, we just gonna blow up today. 9-footer up the hill, or it says it's flat, but it looks downhill then uphill. Let's give it like 8 to 10. Oh my God. Can't catch a break on the putts either. That's 2 missed. We probably could have dropped. What are we at? Plus 10? Plus 8. All right. Lovely little round. That's what sucks about golf though, you know, like you can get out here off like the blue tees like I did the other week and shoot on really hard courses 1 over par, and then the next week you could be 15 over on an easier course. It's just one of them things. Tried to get the fade going and we did. That will play nicely. Let's see if we can not bogey one here. Let's go like 190, 180. You know what we could do? Let's hit the new, or the old 5 wood that we put back together just to see what happens. Because it's not like score matters now. And I haven't really hit this club. I hope the epoxy I put on there doesn't fly apart. I'd be really ticked if this club head comes off and shatters my PC. But I don't think it will. I glued the ever-living crap out of it. Oh, that feels so good. That feels so good. That got a little more distance than my 7 would. Maybe not much, but a little. The sound of those titanium clubs, man, is just, there's nothing like it. 65-yard pitch. We'll go like a 3/4 sandy. Basically straight at it. Try to land it 65 because it's uphill. Hopefully it'll have some check on it. $55, that's straight in the bunker. Yeah, we just ain't on today. We just ain't on today. Let's see if we could hit a real flop. That is way too hard. Okay. I need to practice that shot just to get me out of bunkers and stuff. But I can't get a good feel for it off these mats. I'm a little better at it outside than I am in here. Yeah, we definitely deserve for that ball to go in the gimme zone after fatting it like that. I don't feel like that drive ball, the Tiger Clip though, was crazy bad on the spin on that bunker shot I hit. Seemed pretty decent, and that was with a reduction out the green side. Okay, driver, just another one just like that last one will do just fine. There we go. See, if I stop caring and focusing, look at that. That's a 10 out of 10 drive for me. Like 250 perfectly straight. Love to see it. Oh, this is way uphill. We basically have to play a pitching wedge. A gap only carries 110, and that's 10 uphill. So we'll end up 10 yards short. Yeah, pitching wedge. There we go. We didn't rock around. Should be the perfect distance. Oh, it's long, just a little. Spin. Okay. See, that was the drive ball, and we ended up with 8,000 spin on a pitching wedge. That's a real good number. Is it that much? I think it might be, because it's downhill. We'll give it the benefit of the doubt. 10 inches down's like subtract 8 feet, 10 feet. So give this 12 feet-ish, maybe 15. Steady. We hammered it. Yep, that needed to be like a 10-foot putt. And I hit that at least 15, maybe even harder. But perfectly straight, up the hill, give it 12. There we go. That's at least one more par on the scorecard today. Once you get to being decent at golf, like you just learn that you're gonna have rounds like this, you know? Until you get to that like sub 5 handicap range, you're just gonna have bad days. And even they have bad days. Just, they're not as disastrously bad. Another one. Another one, absolutely beautiful. Striped down the fairway. Get me to 250. Come on, yes. That's my new goal by the end of the year, is for my average drive to be about 250. Should we try to just crank this and reach it with like a 5-wood draw? Why not? I wonder if it'd be better to try to crank the 7 though. I don't know, let's just use the 5. Once my 3-wood gets here Friday, tomorrow, we will be putting it into use in scenarios like this. Set up for draw, flip your hands through, and crank it. But don't try to crank it, just smoothly crank it. Oh, I tried to crank it. It's going to be bunker. Oh, we almost. It was so close. We needed like another yard. Let's see what this Tiger Cliff spins out this bunker. What's this, par 5 at least? No, that's a par 4. 480. I keep forgetting about this hole. I keep forgetting about it. Every time I look at it, I just assume instantly par 5. It's got to be the hardest hole on the course for sure. All right, what do we need to throw? 40-yard lob wedge shot. That was a good flop. That was an absolutely beautiful flop. We just need to learn how to replicate that. We're not even going to risk driver off this. We're just going to hit the 7 and go like right at that little bead right there. 193 should be a reasonable. Should start hitting that 5-wood. That thing's gone perfectly straight 193 carry both times. I have no issues with that. But once the 3's here, it's not really going to be worth it because this carry's the same as a 7. See, that 7 was a little less, but we caught the fade on it. Should be perfect. Yep. Perfection. And ooh, Now we need a like 75 to 80 yard pitch, which the sand full used to be my 80-ish, but now I've gotten it up to like 90, so it's more like this hard 3/4 swing that's 80. Let's see if it works. $72. Come on, get up there. Oh my, I mean, we've been a yard away from greatness like 3 holes. 3 freaking times it's just kicked off these ridges and absolutely killed my ball. What a shame. That probably would have ran out straight to the pin if it would have missed that ridge. All right, just a bump, 5 yards. We thinned it, that's gone. Yeah, that's a lovely little feeling right there. Whew. I swear this, I gotta get the AC guy out here. This thing is working sometimes. I think it's just too hot outside. I don't even think it would matter. But maybe you can recharge it. 28, let's give 30. Settle, yeah, that's fine. Another little bogue action. No problemo. Oh, all right. I think I've learned my lesson though, because I've had a couple weeks where I played after practicing. I played after working like 14-hour days and being exhausted, and every time it has not resulted in a score that I'm happy with. But then when I do like Saturday morning, I get up fresh, I come over here, hit like 20 balls, and then I play well. So we might just need to figure out a way to do that on these other tourneys instead of playing them at night in the work week. Oh my God, that's probably in the water. Oh, that felt disgusting. Ooh, I think it's 7 wood. I think 5 wood's too much. I do think though, after looking at the way they do the points, so Webb, you could win, you get like 0.1 points or something. SGT, you could come in 100th and get 0.1 points. And then Pro, I think you could come in 1/20th and get like 1 point. So I think if you have enough distance, it's worth trying it. Oh, that was a thin bullet. Yeah, put me right in the woods. Oh. So I'm thinking if I can get my drive in that 250 area and then kind of sort it out to where I don't miss as much. If I could just have one good week. I mean, I'm in 890th in the world, right? And I have 1 point. So one good week where you could just get that like top 120, I would double all the points I've earned this entire season, which is just crazy to me. Oh, it's a miracle. We got through. 70. Yeah, I don't know if I like that mid-size on the hybrid. I think I'm going to stick with the regular on the old 7 wood and 3 wood. I'm just going to put those new iomics on it. Let's do a lob wedge with this new grip. A full one's about 75. That should be pretty close. That's going to be bunker, yep. I somehow absolutely skied that. Like I hit a full flop on accident. I don't even know how I did that. That was a pretty good one. That was a pretty good one. At least we're getting some practice in with the old lobber. What's that? A cup right off the rip and then straight? Plus a little uphill should slow it down. Just about 10 footer, 12 footer. Come on, come on. Thank you. That's a double? Dang, I wasn't even paying attention. All right, 137. We got to go 9-iron. And let's try to see if we can hit like a nice little 5-yard drawy one towards the pin. And we're only on hole 13 and I'm plus 12. This might be the worst round I've had in like 2-3 months. At least in the tour tourneys. Oh, that's terrible. That is absolute garbage. I mean, we are just hunting bunkers like they're freaking women or something. Getting real close, if not inside them. Lob wedge, again, just because I want to practice it. Watch me somehow carry it 1 yard short and hit that bank and roll back in the bunker. That would just be icing on the terrible cake. Yep, fatted it straight in the bunker. Nope. It made it. It made it, just barely. At least we got the old web. If I can do round 2 with like a 2 to 3 over, my 5 over would be 7. That should be plenty good to secure a little pointage. But we're going to definitely plan on resting up and doing the SGT. And Sunday, if I'm feeling good, I might join that pro and see if we can at least try to crack the top 120. I'll check scores Sunday morning before we decide. I guess I'll film it too. I mean, why not? I just think I post so many of the tourney rounds. People got to be tired of watching them. So it's like, why post web? Why put then SGT? Then, you know, maybe I should just record all 3, leave the crappy garbage ones out, and only post my best one. But half the fun is watching people suffer, you know? Like, you don't want to see me just play good golf. Or I don't even want to just see me play good golf. It's got to be realistic. Gap wedge 109. Oh my God, I can't even hold a freaking golf club. Please go in the bunker, do it. Do it, yes. Just cap it all off. I mean, we're on 14. We got a long way left to go. We might be lucky to get out of here with a plus 20 at this point. That's all that carried was 7? It says the penalty is 20%. I hit it 17. That's 50%. I guess I just didn't get it that high. Maybe that's why, because there was a big hill. All right, 21, little downhill, 18-ish. Yeah, it was missing low the whole way, wasn't it? 372, number 15. We're slowly getting to the last few. Seems like it's taking a long time the way I've been playing. We'll see if my average rounds are usually like 45 minutes. I bet this is going to be like an hour. I've had to hit so many shots. Come on. There we go. See, if I could dial that in and play pro, I don't think I'm ready for tips because that's just obscene. Like 480 every par 4. I can't, there's no way I could finish anywhere near the top, but I think I can maybe mess with the pro. But I'm saying that without ever even checking a scorecard to see what the top 120 even looks like in that grouping. Pitch and wedge, baby draw, 125 carry. Let's call it. Nope. Yeah, bunker, why not? What else would it be? Super fat, super garbage, didn't even feel good. And here we are trying to execute another flop for the 15th time, probably. I'll have to add up how many bunkers we went in. Whew, that almost went all the way across into the other. But see, like that's what throws you, you know? You're like, one bunker you hit out, you hit it 20, it goes 7. Then you hit it 34 and it goes, well, that was almost a 50% cut, isn't it? I thought I was hitting a chip, not a putt when I clicked on that mini map. Why not? Close enough. 33 downhill, 25, I guess. Way low, isn't it? Yeah. Racking up the bogeys. 171. Oh, should we try the 7-iron? 165. We could try to crank an 8. All right, so 7-iron in warm-up, I was drawing at about 12 yards. We're going to aim 12 yards right and see if that actually puts us towards the pin. If I leave the face open, we're OB, but we got nothing to lose. It's just too far. It's way too far. That was the perfect freaking draw number though, wasn't it? Like it drew exactly 12 yards when I put it 12 right or 13 right. We just hit it perfectly and got a 187 iron. I wanted a 160, 165 max. Let's just go there. This might be the only green and red we've hit I can think of. 20 feet. Okay. That is the first par in probably a million holes, it feels like. Oh, good times. Last two, thank God. We have had enough golf for tonight. And tomorrow on Friday, we'll put together our 3-woody. And I got a lot of work to do tomorrow, though. I might even have to work this weekend to get some stuff done before I leave Tuesday. But we might not post our tourney round and SGT or round 2 tomorrow. We might just do Saturday, Sunday for all the rest of them. That's right. Straight in the pond, I bet, unless it has enough legs. Oh man, did we cut that close? I don't think we could have cut it any closer than that. About, what, 3 feet closer is about all we could have done. Let's go 5-wood. Haven't hit a bad shot with it yet. Maybe we just need 20-year-old clubs to play with, because it's going straighter than anything else in my bag today. That's way right. No, it's not. It had the draw, and I mean, that's perfectly straight again. Look at it, right at my aim point. Don't know what to tell you. I guess old Big Bertha 5-woods are just infused with the magic. Let's try a sand here. I don't want to do that lob wedge again. I didn't like it last shot where it flew up in the air on me. Little sandy, 75-ish. 65. See, I was warming up and that exact same shot went 70 freaking 3 to 76. Or at least it felt like that. That's the thing. I think I hit a bunch of shots. Don't have enough power to match what I was doing when I was at least semi-fresh an hour ago. All right. How is this? Okay, it is breaking right to start. Let's just try that. Pretty much straight at it. Got to give it 45. Maybe even more. And I think we crashed. The Omni's been doing some weird stuff on me in the last few days. Like stuff like this. I got the ball in the hit zone. And we have no connection. So we gotta reboot the old connector, I guess. I've also noticed I hit some putts earlier warming up, and I was here, right? And I hit like a pretty straight little 40-foot putt. It was only on harder putts. And the Omni on GS Pro shot it out to the right like 10 degrees. It only did it one in every 10 to 20 putts. All right, we're back up. But it's still something to keep an eye on because it ruined a couple of my warm-up putts. And I was kind of nervous it was going to do it in this round. It hasn't yet, though. Let's keep our fingers crossed. 45 or something, I say. Let's try it. It's way too hard. That was probably a 60-foot putt. Please be flat. Nope. All right, can we get another par here? Would that make 2 in a row? It'd be a miracle. I don't think a single point in our game has been very good today. I mean, maybe you could say driver was iffy good. We'll check our fairway count and see if it's at least above 25%. But it's also cost me a couple shots because we went in the water once. We went in the woods once or twice. See if we can carry that bunker. A little draw would be nice here. I just don't want to risk sending it super left trying to hit one. But why not? Let's try it. Let's try it. Earlier release of the club. Baby draw. Come on. Nope. Pretty much straight as an arrow, but we will take that. That was a beautiful drive. I just thought I might could get a little draw on one. 150. I think it's a 9 iron. Let's do a 9. I need to get used to I need to start calculating the run out a little bit better. I think everything's going to stop in 5, and nothing stops in 5 except my gap and my pitching wedge. Oh, that's gone. Bye-bye. Bloop. All right. A chip and a putt to play a sub 15 over round. That's okay. I really thought we were going to get in the plus 20s with the way my swing's feeling. But we'll take it, and we will live to fight another day. Go in. I can't ever make chips on GS Pro. Even if I hit them soft, they always hit the pin and just spit out. Well, thanks for watching, guys. That was an absolute disaster. Hope you enjoyed watching me suffer. Yeah, so driver really wasn't an issue so much. It cost us maybe, let's say, 3 shots, but everything else felt freaking terrible. So I will catch you guys in the next one. Peace.